Howdy folks, it's Johan, your favorite little ink blob, back at it today with some more Dredge. Fish in Eldritch Horror. What isn't there to love? I do not recall exactly what we were working on last time. But I do know we should sell this, since we are in the Marrows. So we'll sell our treasure, and then probably just straight up head somewhere new, because I think... Hold up. Let's look. So... Hey, we've read stuff. Okay, we've got that reading. What is our pursuit? There we go. I think... Stellar Basin. Okay. That's right. So yeah. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to head down to Stellar Basin. We're going to make that work. We'll do a little bit of firming up, and then next time we'll check out the sort of Arctic little area, the Pale Reach, that's what it's called, which I'm sure is what I said at the end of the last episode, but hey, for once I actually remember what I said. Well, I was able to recreate what I said. So we need 2 more scrap and 1 wood. Okay. And then we need a whole lot of stuff. But this should be fine. And we have good research pieces for getting the other kinds of fishing rods, so this will be good. Volcanic shallow. Okay, right, because we couldn't get to the abyssal and Hadal kind of stuff. Engines. We will buy an engine. To storage. There we go. Because we just kind of want to stack up as many of those as possible. Let's go sell the equipment and go off to adventures. Bonk. Trader. Sell. Sell. Mwahaha. Money. Yeah, okay. Let us away. We're looking for big fish and dredging spots as we head south, 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 southwest. Okay. Vroom. Oh, brain. I do want to make sure I am exploring around a little bit as we go, because while I suspect that the expansions... Oh, hey, manta rays. While I expect that the expansions are mostly keeping... Whoop, are mostly keeping sticking to the areas that they've added, I would be also unsurprised if there was at least like a little bit of... I don't think we can fit another one. Yeah, no. I would be unsurprised if they added a few new extra things just sort of around, so I want to make sure I'm keeping an eye out for that just in case. Especially since we know, like, the painter got added, which is quite neat. Ooh, big fish? Big fish. There we go. I'm doing great. Yeah. I would really like to make sure that I can, spot any cool stuff, that they've added. I don't know, maybe there's some new weird wrecks or whatnot to go, oh, who's this spooky old fellow? Oh, okay, there's some scrap, which we need. Let's try and make it to a traveling trader before nightfall. Oh, deep fish. I like the tropic area. Oh right, this whole place is tropic, which is funny that the Pale Reach is then a bit further south. Ooh. Another wreck. So, interesting dredge points. Oh, it's going to be dark soon, and okay. And I don't know where the trader is, because it's been a while. Oh hey, but a message in a bottle. That will make everything better. Oh right, we get all of these cool glowy things. Okay, we'll read that eventually. I remember that there's a big scary thing around here somewhere. Oh, right. That's one of its tentacles. Oh, that's where the trader is over there. Okay. This will be fine. Surely this will be fine. Okay. I think this area is actually fairly safe so long as you basically don't accidentally go into that center area there. I think. Woo! That's closer than I thought it was. Also, is that like an Aurora Borealis? That's gorgeous. Fish market. So... well, those were actually not that space efficient. Unfortunate. Okay. Floating dock? Floating dock. Okay. So yeah, we just need to get 2 pieces of scrap. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And then shipyard? Another engine. Yay! Okay, so improved outboard we can replace. Because I think that if we replace the, I think if we replace the, peculiar engine, it, I believe that means that we can't then boost, which would be unfortunate. Okay. Wahahaha. And then you have research pieces. Ooh. Ooh, and packed explosives. I do feel like we should have 1 on hand. You know, just in case. I'll buy 1 more research part. Okay. So we should get fish and scrap material. But for now, we sleep. Hopefully in the daytime, things won't be too spooky. I have been thinking a little bit about horror since I played last. Let's get back to the... oh, that's right, we should also go to the island eventually. The island over there. But, I was just... something I was recognizing. In addition to... I think I talked about how, oh, you know, I think part of why this isn't as scary the second time around is because, you know, we've experienced the consequences, so they aren't as scary, and then I immediately freaked out. I realized part of that is because we don't have the same equipment that I'm, at this point, accustomed to having, right? We don't have the ability to basically outrun anything on the high seas just by sneezing. We actually have to work hard to escape and not die. Oh hey, another bottle. We'll need to read both of those. Where... oh, there's the shipwreck. Nice! But yeah, it's, I guess it's that sort of, it's the aspect of, I know that there have been times where I've been, like, scared of something, like, I've gotten it in my head. Actually, just the other night, I was up quite late, and, I'm not that scared of the dark, but when I was younger, little baby Meathan was actually very, very, very afraid of the dark. To the point where I thought I saw things moving in it and would routinely sleep with my head under my blankets I think because mostly I was afraid of vampires and zombies. Oh wow, God, it gets dark so quickly when you're dredging. Uh, oh, I don't like that. I really don't like how dark it gets. Or how quickly. But, yeah, so I would get very, very scared of, I would get very scared of the dark because I thought things would attack me in it. And the other night, I was up late, which is usual for me, so it doesn't really scare me that much. And yet, for a fleeting moment, I thought about, you know, what if there was something there? What if it was my childhood fears? And I was suddenly scared again. Suddenly the dark was stifling me and I had to run to feel safe, to get to the safety of my room where there's a door, which is still an improvement because when I was younger, straight up, not even a door felt safe because, well, couldn't something get through there? And there's still darkness inside my room. So I don't know, it's a little goofy how fear works, and I still don't have necessarily the best handle on it, but what makes me feel better, or what really made me feel better at the time, the other night when I got scared, I was in my room with the door, which was nice, and then I also grabbed one of my blacksmithing hammers, because with that, I could fight whatever came out of the darkness. And is that utterly ridiculous? Yes, certainly. Oh, the big thrumming noise. You know, that is absolutely ridiculous, and I have no illusions otherwise. But it, I think that sort of the ability to fight back is something that makes us feel a lot more comfortable in general with stuff. So we'll need another 450 for that scrap, plus some more cloth and such. Okay, we'll make this work. But for now we sleep, and tomorrow we go to the other island. But yeah, I don't know. So I think the ability to fight back, and right now we don't really have much of a way to cope with a lot of the spooky things that we encounter here, other than not encountering them. Boop. Boop. Yay. So I think that has, in a very, very significant way, reintroduced some of that fear that I felt originally in the game. Because, you know, we can't take as many hits. Even if I know that, you know, it's X number of hits, it's not going to destroy our save file or anything. The consequences to getting trapped feel a lot greater. Wow, that was actually a very good fishing spot. I hope that these sell for a decent chunk. They seem large-ish. Yeah, you can see the tentacles just waiting. Oh, there's the trader. I got myself oriented incorrectly. And, I mean, with the engines, we certainly can zoom. I mean, we aren't slow by any stretch of the imagination. But, nevertheless, when trawling, pay attention to how deep the water is, yes. Okay, that's honestly not bad money. Alright, but time to actually go to the little fortress over there. But yeah, so I guess that was one thought, was like the fighting back, and sort of building on the like intentionality. The dark is not intrinsically scary, but it was scary when I remembered myself being scared of it and sort of allowed that to... Ooh, Barracuda. Isn't that... Wait, is that a song or a band? Ooh. There we go. So intentionally waiting helped there. I thought that if you waited too long, it would fail out, but I guess that was wrong. Sure. I had one more thought about it, but I have forgotten this thought, which makes it more difficult to articulate. Never mind then. Yeah, I don't know. Horror is just... Oh, that was it. I do recall. But we'll get there in a moment. Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting visitors. Who are you? I'm... nobody. Like Odysseus. I struggled to believe that. Your ship looks like a fisherman's, and you look as though... She looks you up and down. Her voice cracks. She trails off. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you all the same. I've not seen another soul in months. In fact, I could do with your help if you had the time. What do you need my help with? I need help collecting samples to study. I was originally posted at the research outpost on the interior of the basin, but it was attacked. A large creature emerged from the depths and destroyed the outpost. Now it rests in the center of the basin. I fled here and have been making do as best I can, but I had to leave most of my equipment behind, so now my research has come to a halt. Take a look at the list of specimens I need. Please drop them off here. You might need to experiment with different fishing strategies to collect all of them. Right, some of these require, yeah, the dredge net. Okay. And this one, the octopus also needs a trap. Okay. Is there anything else about these specimens you're after? Take a look at the list of specimens. Oh, okay. So literally just repeats that. Okay. Tell me about yourself. Okay. I don't think there's much to say. I studied biological sciences at Ironhaven College. It was a struggle. There were no other female students in the department that year, or the year before, or the year before that. It's hard not to feel like an outsider in an environment like that, you know? You probably don't. When I graduated, I managed to land a job at the Northern Biological Research Society, and then, well, I was posted here by myself. I thought I would relish the peace and quiet, but I miss having company. I always had someone, or at least a pet. Out here, it's just machines. Ah, the fear of isolation. What sort of creature attacked you? Well, I got the sense it was attacking the research outpost itself, rather than me specifically. I suspect it was disturbed by some of my monitoring equipment. There were dozens of machines running there, all powered by a noisy generator. It was huge, larger than any other marine species I've studied. It attacked with tentacles, so I'd guess it's some sort of octopus or squid. Or an anemone. One of my research vessels was moored around the back of the station, so I managed to slip away in that while it was tearing apart the front. There was a lot of valuable data and equipment left there, but I'm not going back. I won't face it again. Anything else? You noticed anything unusual since you arrived? Now that you mention it, I've been so preoccupied with the attack and having to rebuild here I'd almost forgotten. I found these letters from my sister. She'd sent them to me while I was studying before she... The researcher is quiet for a moment and stares off to the side. Anyway, I kept finding them amongst my papers. I don't remember packing them, but I must have. I started finding them more frequently. They turned up in my collection nets, in my sampling tubes. They were letters I'd never seen before, but they were in her writing. They were in her name. They were saying things, talking about things that happened after she died. I can't explain it. Oh, that's weird. I don't remember that. Oh, I need to stop clicking that. No, I don't recall that. Spooky. I wonder if that has something to do with the new stuff. But okay, pursuits. Collect all the samples. Yes. Okay. And probably should also try and take a look at the facility. The research facility. Okay, 6th, 7th of March. 6th and 7th of March, 1927. We are engaged to be married. He sailed us out to the very center of the stellar basin to see the lights. We talked for hours, something we had not done in such a long time, waiting and hoping. Sometime past midnight, so we were growing delirious and hysterical from the lack of sleep. The aurora shimmered into the skies above. When I turned to see his reaction, he was already down on one knee. I cannot even remember what he said, or what I said, but I know that I said yes. The ring is beautiful with a span of jewels going right the way around. I cannot take my eyes off it. Yes, I was not sure whether to write this under yesterday's date or today's, given that it occurred at the conjunction of days, but I feel that the news is significant enough to warrant spanning multiple entries. Aww. Engaged. And that's a very pretty way to do it. I've not written in a few days. 14th of September, 1927. I have been afflicted with some strange chill which conspires to fog my brain. I cannot seem to keep warm no matter what I do. The ink is run from some lines here. They are all illegible. While most of what they had hauled up was junk, they eventually came up with a large wooden casket. A hush came over the crew at such a tantalizing discovery. I remember the next moments with excruciating clarity. Pried it open easily, the buckling boards cracked and groaned with relief as they splintered apart. Crimson cloth spilled out onto the deck. Crashing waves rose to fill my ears, I hear them still. He stared down into the open casket, then turned to me. In his eyes, I saw the void. The page has been torn off here. Well, that's not great. Generally speaking, caskets from the sea are probably not a great thing. I feel like they're probably an even worse thing when they make whoever looks at them see the void. That's right, we figured out Engineer's Companion. Equipment types that use durability will lose it 10% slower. Neat! Alright. Alright, then I'm going to try and run back to the traveling trader. We should also explore, yeah, we should just, I think tomorrow is a explore around kind of day. It's dark and scary. Dark and scary. Okay. Fish market. Delicious. Okay. So, what are we going to need? We would like to... Okay, so this, we do need one more piece of refined metal. And then these we just need to scavenge. From... No, not storage. Shipyard, there we go. From here... We do want a drag net. Basic trawl net. Oceanic. Okay. I guess we're not doing as much oceanic stuff around here. So let's swap these out. Okay. And then, yeah, so we'll need to make a little more money for that, but we'll do this. And then we need those boxes. Alright. And then finally, research. Oh, that's a big boy. Big boy. Okay. But we probably should. Oh, and then this can replace our oceanic one. That's nice. Oh, but we can't do that yet. Okay. We need to do other things first. Learn from the researcher, I suppose. Okay. Lower the trawl net. Zoom. So I think... Red snapper, okay. We might need to, like, wait until nighttime for it, but... Ooh! This seems... These seem like a very good source around here. Okay. I think we can get one more. Sure. And then... Oh, I thought I remembered the research station being around here somewhere. It's a village? I don't remember there being a village. Stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air. Okay. If we come back at night, maybe. No, I'm such a liar. I do remember there being a village here, because I remember that barking. Oh no. Okay. Ah! I just want the research piece, man. Okay. That wasn't so difficult now, was it? Oh, and it's already getting late. Okay. Where's dog? Where is doggy? Oh my god, and another thing? Ooh, that's a big boat. Oh, I am probably making massive mistakes. Oh, this seems... Oh, it's a flag. Okay. Trawl net. We are probably going to need to, yeah, drop crab pots. Where is dog? Oh, is this dog? This is dog! There's a skinny brown dog leaping around the shallows. Occasionally it lunges at the water, snapping at some small silvery fish. Its techniques are ineffective. Aww. Jump off the boat into thigh-high water. The dog stops chasing fish and focuses on you. Throw some fish. Pounces at the splash. Pounces at the splash and swallows seawater. Aww. Call the dog? Dog waits at the tail briefly but doesn't move. Slowly approach. Wade towards the dog. As you get nearer, the dog backs up a little ways. It sits. Ah, so slowly approach first. Throw some fish now. Dog eats them along with a mouthful of sand. Okay. And now... Call for the dog. Make some soft, encouraging noises, and the dog cautiously approaches. It stops just out of your reach. Slowly approach. Move closer to the dog. It seems startled and runs back up the shoreline. Damn it. Pat the dog. Extend your arm out to the dog. It shies away and retreats to the shoreline. It looks at you expectantly and licks its lips. Hold some fish. Ah, it soon begins licking at them and then pat the dog. Yay! Reach out and gently pat the dog. Its eyes follow your hand. It seems to understand that you're not a threat. Pat the dog. It seems to be enjoying it. Yay! Make your way back towards the boat. As you're wading out, you hear the sloshing of 4 legs cutting through the water. You stop and turn around. The dog is standing a few paces behind you. It tilts its head questioningly. Yes. This time the dog... you continue, this time with the dog alongside. Its tail is wagging so hard it beats the water into a froth behind it. When you get to the boat, you turn around to pull the dog on board. Oh my god, and we even have perfect room for it. Lift the dog onto the deck. It walks around briefly before curling into a ball and looking up at you. Maybe you could find this dog a more permanent home. Dog. Dog get to be friends with the researcher who was complaining about loneliness. Okay. We also need to drop our crab pots. Okay. This will be fine. This will be fine. Everything's fine. Let's even try dragging the trawl net around a little bit at night, because this is safe and nothing will go wrong. Everything is fine and awesome. I am feeling happy and safe. I should not be risking the dog. Oh, that's... Well, yeah, no, hold up. This is not cool of me. I'm risking the dog, but... Okay. Oh, that jellyfish exploded? Question mark? Okay. So we sell, we sell, we sell, we sell. Storage, storage. We can store the dog? No. We sell that. I'm going to... Me. I don't want to risk the dog. Me refuses to put dog in storage and continues to venture out. Firefly squid. That's one of the ones we were looking for. Okay. Okay. Now, let's real quick check pursuits. Lost dog. Find the dog a home. Yes. We want a firefly squid, a jellyfish, and a glowing octopus. Okay. Which of these looks like a jellyfish? Jellyfish. Looks like it's trawl only, and it's nighttime. Okay. That is rod or trawl and nighttime. Where would the octopus be? Nope, that's too far over, I think. Octopus is also nighttime, so these are all nighttime, but saying possible rod? So let's go to the glowy area. Oh, okay, so that's where we could catch a squid. Okay, I am going to try and sneak on over. This will be fine, I'm sure. Sneak on over to the researcher. Okay, I don't love the noises. Oh, an aurora jellyfish. That's good. That's one of the things we want. Oh god, what's this? What's that in the distance? Okay, we survived. Researcher. Oh, hello again. What do you need? Specimens. We look in the net and give you a firefly squid and an aurora jellyfish. Yay! Okay, and right. Octopus's crab nets. Or crab traps. Okay. Okay. Anything else? Dog! A dog? Oh gosh, let me see. The dog bounds over to the researcher. She crouches down to pet the dog, grinning. The dog licks her chin in response. Aw, I could definitely take this one off your hands, and I'd love the company. Are you sure? Yes. Yes! Thank you. Oh, we're going to be such good friends. He can be my assistant. Aw! Wow, those are some very red-looking eyes, but... Aw. Suddenly, the dog stands upright and begins to retch, its stomach heaving. Seconds later, it vomits a wet glob onto the floor. Something glistens through the mucus. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. I can clean the rest up, don't worry about it. Ugh. Why did you have a ring in you? Okay, let's go. Whoop. Continue trawling it up, but try and get to the octopi so that at night we can swap our trawl net back out, because I am not a huge fan. Okay, let's get some fish for the trader. Maybe that's it. Bam. 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 Oop. I was still in brain is rotating mode. Almost sounds like monkeys to me. This is making me think of an old puzzle game that I never actually beat called Mysterious Island. Oh, and we are not going to be able to fit one more, so perfect timing. Okay. Oh, that's right. I was going to talk about the other sort of thought I was having about horror recently, because the other day I had a terrible dream. That it was one of those dreams that sticks with you the entire rest of the day. And is just utterly miserable. And the dream was basically, it was some variation on like a zombie plague, but instead of it being something that killed my friends and loved ones, I say and as if my friends are not loved ones, but rather than simply killing them and turning them, it was closer to, I guess, like the rage virus concept, but all reason was retained, but emotions were replaced by a hunger drive. And so there was some just very visceral images that stuck with me of people that I deeply care about with bits of my neighbors hanging from their mouth that they're tidying up while they're trying to negotiate and plead with me to open the door to let them in to eat me. And man, that was upsetting. It still upsets me now, even a few days later. It was visceral. I actually checked in with a number of my friends to make sure, like, I know this was just a dream, but like, you're alive, right? And I think a big part of that is, it is the sort of, it's the, I like that lasting horror. I don't love the dream, you know, that was not something where it was in a nice little controlled environment, right? But I do enjoy horror that's lasting in that way, I think. But I think that's very difficult for games to do, but I think it does mostly rely on leveraging, creating those sort of unsettling images. It needs to create a picture that sears itself into your mind, I think is kind of the only way to do that. And I guess games are positioned well to do that because they can force you to be a participant. Well, I guess they can't force you, but they can allow you to participate in some particularly horrific things that can, you know, better breed that horror. But I think it's very tough to bridge the gap from game consequences to real consequences. But we see that sometimes with like characters that you love. I'm trying to think. I haven't personally seen that in horror games as much, but I'm sure it must exist, and I should probably try and seek that out. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, let's swap that back. Oop. Okay, now it's late, but let's at the very least go check on our octopots. Okay, and we can fish that when we get back. Fishing net back. Crab. Carb. And the octopus we need. Hell yes. Well, let's make a mad dash. Oh, that's a tentacle. Okay. Man. That is intimidating. But surely everything is fine. Everything is dandy. Okay. Looking at the map. What am I looking at over? I don't... We should probably go investigate that, shouldn't we? Because now I'm curious. Okay. Researcher. Oh, I'm glad the dog sticks around. You can still see. Thank you. Looks like you've caught all the surface specimens I need. Ah, that's right. But yes, I do also need some from deeper down, but that's going to be a problem. Why is that a problem? I developed a device to retrieve samples from the abyssal zone. This was over in the other research outpost before the attack. I have an idea of how to keep the creature at bay long enough to collect these samples, but while I work on that, I need you to retrieve some prototype parts. Carefully, I suggest you go out during the day. I wouldn't want to be out on the reef at night. Is there anything else? Nope. Let's sleep. Go check out the spooky thing in the distance, and then actually do story things. So it's over here that I was seeing, like, buildings, it looked like. So is that just a because I remember we saw something similar at, I can't even remember its name. The eel place. So, at night, are there just spooky fake buildings? Ghost buildings? I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Red snapper. Bam. Boop. Boop. You know, they may not be great, but I'm hoping they pay the bills. Well, that was not a whole lot of them. Maybe you have something interesting to dredge? Mayhap? This is going to be another cosmetic, isn't it? I guess that may just... Ironhaven crate? Heavy wooden crate full of materials. The outside is plastered with legal threats and warnings against unauthorized opening. Attention, the four-man Ironhaven Corporation construction site, Sector J15. This has to be related to the Iron Rig, doesn't it? Well, I guess we'll keep these for later. Interesting. Okay. That seems perfectly normal. Oh! I do vaguely remember that fishing style, and I remember being really bad at it and hating it. I think this is better than I normally do with it. Okay, one more. For the road. For good luck. Vroom. Vroom. Surely nothing is bad out on the open ocean. Late at night. Definitely. Ooh, okay. Alrighty. I have a friend with thalassophobia who I think would really genuinely enjoy a lot about this game, except for it, you know, being on the open ocean. Like, that takes it sort of from the fun horror to the that's genuinely not okay horror. Oh, hey, so the big spooky guy is where the ring is, it looks like? Since it's got the spooky column into the sky. Okay, yes, I know that I'm going insane. Look, we're just trying to get over there. Oh, and there's a spooky fish out there, but I don't think we can safely get to it, so we're not going to worry about it. Oh, they're all stale. Boo! Oh well. Alright. We sleep. And then approach the research station. Did she mark the research station? No, we just kind of have to guess. Oh, wait, no, it's already marked. It's the little dot, so yeah, we want to... I was on the right track, I just exited too early, but we're sort of skirting our way around. Zoom. That's right, we got distracted by the dog. Which, you know what? That's a good distraction. I'm proud of that distraction. Ooh, another research part? Don't mind if I do. It's a lot cheaper to find them naturally occurring. We would have a lot more money if I hadn't been buying all of them, but buying them is part of how we've, I think, skipped ahead of, or shortcutted some stuff. Laboratory is in ruins with equipment and research papers strewn about the place. Where do you want to look? Cupboards. Check the cupboards. Another research part. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Equipment. Aha, the prototype. Okay, where do you want to look? The floor. Look around the floor. There are cracks in the base of the structure that grow to large gashes as you follow them along the walls. Something extremely large and powerful created these holes. You slowly reach your arm into one. Oh my god, so much research. Looking behind him from the gouge in the floor. Yo! So much research. Okay. Just need to make a little more money and find a little more cloth and one plank. That is neither cloth nor plank. Ooh, okay. Ooh. We can't get those buddies yet. You are going to just be a ring, right? Yes. It's a dark and rainy day, but I really want to find the dredging materials, or the dredgeable materials. Ooh, okay. Collection of cases have washed up against the shore. Some have already split open and lost their contents to the waves. Photography equipment? Yo! That's sick. Cloth? Ring. Okay. Just looping around. You are delectable, not dredgeable. Oh, okay. Don't run into the wall, Johan. Okay. Cloth. Oh, hey, another promising looking spot. Oh my god, more rings. Curious looking chest is half submerged in the sand. A doubloon, and a small scrap of paper. That seems like that might be a treasure map, eventually. Okay, any more shipwrecks? Before we return to the traveling trader. Oh my god, why are there so many? Whoa! Okay, lightning, okay. I don't have to go that way. Why are there so many rings around here? And not any of the things we need? A resource poor area. Okay, let's drop off some of our stuff. let's see what's in the pot. Ooh, an entangled crab. That's a little strange. We'll read about it before we sell it, as always. Okay. Glistening purple strings sprout from solid rock, tying and untying themselves. They fall away and wither, making way for new knots. Okay. That sounds not good. Crab, no thank you. Go away, please. Nah, no crab. That crab? Utter crap. Okay. Right, those jellyfish like to be a little explodey. Oh, hey! Wait. So, okay, so octopi did not need to be a Medusa octopus. Cool. But the octopi did not need to be in the crab pots, so all of those could have just been fished. I am a genius. I could have avoided a mechanic I don't like, but I did not, because I am a goof. Okay, don't think we can jam any more octopi into our hold. Oh! Wait, no, yeah, because we can't fit that, but so planks, but not cloth. But at least we can get one more plank. These octopi are going to go super stale, aren't they? But I don't think we should risk it. Oh, hello again, what do you need? Those prototype parts. Let me assemble a device for you. It should allow you to catch specimens from a much greater depth. It's a little slow, but you may be able to make some improvements. So now we can research more. Yay! Now, I've developed a repulsion machine that produces a bright light and emits a high-pitched noise. It should deter the creature from attacking, or enrage it. I'm not sure. Connect it to the research outpost generator. You'll have to return and re-engage it every few hours, but other than that, it's completely automated. Great, now take a look at the list of specimens. Remember, you'll want to install and activate the machine before attempting to collect these. You might also need to improve the equipment I gave you to catch some of these. Alright. Alright! Nope. No, we need to rest. There we go. So, rest, research, or rest, sell octopus, research. Go fishing. Ooh, there are big fish there. Nice. Maybe we can get a spooky snapper. No, we missed it. Sad. Or, we missed the trophy one. Latching snap. Oh, why does it have lips? Why does the fish have lips? I am not a fan of fish lips. I did not know this about me, but now I know this. I am not a fan of fish lips. Hot, controversial take, I'm sure, but... Hoo boy. Okay. Fish market. Swollen flesh folds back over its eyes. Cracked lips bleed through mounted scar tissue. Lovely. I love it. So much. I hate it. Okay. Research. God, we have so many research parts. What? Can we not research it yet? Huh, okay. I guess we need to actually use one of the bits. Or we have to use the... Okay, so we pick that up and put it in our cargo hold, and then we install this thing. Oh, I didn't have to install it over that, but that's fine. We'll make do. Okay, we'll go around this way so we can also pick up a plank. We pick up a plank, we set up the noisemaker, and then we make bad life choices. What could possibly go wrong? Those have never been famous last words in all of history, certainly. To think otherwise would be absolutely ludicrous. Okay. Oh, is that a spooky rock? That looks like a spooky rock. Maybe we should touch the spooky rock later. Because spooky rocks are always great. Oh! Oh, it's like a trench? Is that how it gets in and out, maybe? Maybe. Okay. Hey, another research part. Yes, activate it. Hums and whirs to life. A few seconds later, a bright light shoots from the top and an alarm begins blaring. Researchers said this should keep the creature at bay for a time at least. Wow. Wow. Yeah, it's all retreated and curled up. Okay, so that's dredgeable ring. Not sure we want that quite yet. Okay, so we can do abyssal things. No. But that requires Hadal, which we don't yet have. Okay, so we didn't actually need to do that yet, I don't think. Oh well. But we probably do need to try and catch at least one goofy species. Are you abyssal? You're coastal. Oh, you're the squid. I want to get a goofy squid. I'm going to be very upset by the goofy squid, but I still want to get a goofy squid. Radiant squid. Oh, that's surely great. I don't like the noises that I'm hearing. Hey! There's one. That's abyssal. Cool beans. Loose jaw. Okay. Let's go drop these off. Oh my god, the aurora. The aurora is super pretty. Oh, it's very late. The aurora is very pretty, but it does not make up for the terror that I'm feeling. I do think this area is overall fairly safe. Because I think it's just the creature in the middle, but I could very easily be wrong. A beacon from the depths below, a glimpse of a new sky. That seems normal. Okay. Loading dock. Yay, so we just need 2 more bolts of cloth. Cloth is always our biggest stopper. I don't know why. Okay. Shipyard. Okay, we'll put that... No, that's right. Research first. Now we can research this. Yes! Yes! So good. Okay. What else? Yeah, okay, so we can research this rod as well, which is kind of... Okay, I think that kind of is all the research that we, like, air quotes, need to do. Okay, shipyard. Yes. Yes. Oh, that's an expensive boy. We'll get that eventually, though. And then we're just kind of set on fishing rods. That's awesome. That's what I like to hear. We are going to sleep for now, though. We will then install it. Alright. Sick. Okay. So... now we can do a little more fishing. Let's get those specimens. And then, get some cloth. And we'll probably be good. Things are chugging along. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Yeah. No. Me overfishing that spot? Never. Certainly not. That would be ridiculous and rude. Get the big shark. That's a hammerhead! Yo! That is sick. That's super sick. Okay. Let's get a loose jaw. Oh, they're not that big. We can get a few loose jaws. How many jaws do you have? Perished loose jaw. Oh, great. I'm sure that I love things that are already dead. That's, you know, a great thing to sell people. Uh-huh. Definitely. Definitely. Okay. Loose jaw. Researcher. We'll give you one of them. Bum bum bum. Few ragged scraps of skin hang like cobwebs from its fins. Its exposed muscles are riddled with small white worms. Oh, yay! Great. For an already kind of horrifying creature. I mean, like, come on. It's an anglerfish that can kind of do the pelican thing. Really distend its jaw and open it up. Damn. Damn. Okay. Oh yeah, no, those are totally octopi. I apparently just see glowing lights and cannot parse anything beyond that. Okay. We sell fish, sleep. Ooh, oh. Now that is a good price on the hammerhead. I like that. But let's get the rest of the experimental specimens. Okay. Vom, vom, vom. I feel like we're doing pretty well. Like, we're kind of scraping along for money, but that's because we're spending so much on good improvements. Like, I feel like we're doing super well right now. I'm happy with the progress. And funky with the cheese whiz. Generator. Let's start screaming loudly. Oh. Whoa. Whoa, is that an eel? Wow, okay, that's super unsettling. Love that. Okay. This looks like just a funky little guy. A snailfish. We'll get 2 of you. And then weird little crayfish buddy. Giant amphipod. Oh, these are like the things that are, what, they're related to lice, right? Yeah, that's okay. Love those. There's a real thing that I think is very similar to that. A sextant. Okay, but not... I thought that was the thing. Oh. No, this is the thing we're looking for. The ring. Okay. Okay. Oh. Ooh. I just got shivers being over that deep a place. Are you cloth? You are not cloth. There is no cloth for us. No cloth anywhere. Jewelry, jewelry everywhere, but not a drop to drink? Okay. We've got your gosh darn fishes. Your vicious fishes. We've got plenty. Gulper eel. Few humans have ever seen this eel. Its great gulping jaw can open wider than the length Okay, why do... Oh, wait. we just get to sell that. Oh, we needed some sort of anglerfish. Like a literal actual anglerfish. It's abyssal, though. Okay. Adapted to suit the high-pressure environment of the deep, this fish begins to implode as it's dragged to the surface. Okay. No, we'll go sell stuff, figure out the anglerfish. Man, the fact that it just says anglerfish feels like we've encountered it before, but we'll have to check our journal and make sure that we've got all the right conditions. Why do all of the things that live in the deep have such big mouths in this game? Like, why? Why gulper eel? Why loose jaw? Like, what's the evolutionary pressure there, huh? What's up with that? I don't know, but I don't like it. Okay. Well, we might as well get this fishing rod and install it. There we go. And hey, oh, that's right, we can sell this fishing pole now. Recoup some of our money. Do we have other fishing rods we can sell? Yes. Can't sell that one. We can sell that one. Woo! There we go. Plenty of money back. So if we get 2 more cloth, we can just already upgrade. Hell yeah. Golden band, large enough to fit around a child's waist. All manner of gemstones are affixed to it, seemingly at random. Great. Awesome. Amazing. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Okay. Cabin. Nope. Encyclopedia, please. We want to know... Anglerfish. Day or night, stellar basin. It's abyssal. Okay, so... it just... we must have... like, just missed it. Okay. Let's go make the screaming scream again. Wow. What? Yeah, that is such thick tentacles. That is as big around as a man. Okay. Anglerfish? Oh, I know where we can find an anglerfish. By the marrows at night. Surely that's what they're talking about, right? I laugh because I'm sad and scared. Okay. That's the little snail thing. Yeah, snailfish. Are these all snailfish? All snailfish. Snailfish. These are the prawns, the amphipods. Okay, none of these look like anglerfish. That's loose jaws? Nope, that's fine. We'll bite on the ring. Okay. Those are like 40 bucks. I'd rather just get fish. So maybe only certain species need us to do that goofiness. So, if I were an anglerfish, where would I be? That is the question. That looks anglerfishy. Oh my god! That's where the anglerfish were. Okay. Oh, these are the inverse grouper. Because I feel like every time you have an asymmetrical fish in this game, I think they have one that is the opposite, so that you could fill things up that way. Okay, so we just need to sell all but one. Whoa. Okay, fish market. Individual sales. Yeah, those were decent prices. That's all. I will take 50 bucks for that. You know, that's like about $10 per inventory space, and they pack in nicely. I like it. Okay. Wom. 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 I'm glad that did not penalize us for running into the dock. Take your gosh darn anglerfish. I have good news and bad news. Which do you want to hear first? Good news. Good news is that I've honed in on what's causing the abnormalities in the ecosystem. The bad news is that the samples you retrieved from the basin have dangerously high counts of cellular mutations. This all points to one thing. That thing in the basin is harmful to life at a cellular level. It damages everything around it, whether passively or with intent. I need to write up a report on my findings. Sorry, our findings immediately. Maybe now they'll take me seriously. Oh, how rude of me. You've done all of this for me, and I've not much to say thank you with. You should have this. Opens a drawer and pulls out a book. Sheepishly, she hands it to you. Plan for the future. This is something I wrote during my studies. I think it'll be useful to you. Thanks again for your help. I'd recommend that you avoid this area. It doesn't seem to be safe near the basin. Well then. Let's rest. Return the ring. And then find some cloth, get the upgrade, and call it a day. Yeah, I was looking for something more, but no, because we've got manifest. I'm manifesting Blackstone Isle today. Yes. Oh. No, I was so careful. I wasn't really, but that was such a gentle little tap. Okay, ruined mansion. You walk in and place the jewel-encrusted ring on a table by the collector. His eyes widen. We're certainly making excellent progress now, and I know what you're thinking. An item like this would fetch a fortune at any auction, but for us, its value transcends material wealth. Who's us? For you, maybe. Regardless, you are due a reward. Or is he part of a cabal? He opens the crimson book, its spine cracking audibly. Selecting a page carefully, he begins to read aloud. The words sound muffled, as though he's speaking through a thick haze. You hear a growling, crackling in your ears. Suddenly, your vision flares and both your ears pop. He closes the book. Banishing. Oh, this is the one that protects us from whatever evil thing is in the area. We must keep searching. I've been thinking more on where we might find another. I can imagine all manner of detritus swallowed by the silty muck of twisted strands as channels. It's worth investigating. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Okay. Anything else? Nope. No indeed, creepy man. Yeah, these I'm so confident are going to be for the iron rig. Let's get our fancy jewelry things to sell. And let's head to the Marrows. Find some cloth. And honestly, you know, I've got a little more time. I don't think we're really going to properly start in on, why can't I remember the name of the thing? I'm super excited. Pale Reach, there we go. I don't think we're going to really start in on that, but I might see if I can figure out how the hell to get there. Ooh, okay, that wasn't nothing. But yeah, like, a lot of the treasure, I think, is just not worth it. Like, oh, a whole $44 for that amount of time spent dredging. Yeah, that's super worth. Lighthouse Keeper approaches you on the dock, wearing a questioning expression. You must have been around most of the islands by now. Have you found whatever it is you're looking for? Almost. She shifts her weight and leans hard against her staff. How can you be so sure? The last time you thought you knew, and look what happened. The last time? She turns from you, shaking her head and muttering. She heads back towards the lighthouse. What's this about a last time? Pardon? I mean, I know, but still. Pardon? Pardon me? What's this you're talking about? Yeah, I can afford to pick one up for storage. Yeah, so as soon as we get another engine space, we can add it. I'm so mad. That was... Ah! Now that's the upgrade we need, is better cushions. Oh, I'm so mad. Fine. Like, it doesn't cost that much. It's just inconvenient. It's inconvenient that tapping a rock is the same as being run into by a giant anglerfish monstrosity. Why are these equivalent? Whoop. So, cloth. I'm going to head up. Oh, that's right. We need to get reading the book. Plan for the future. I'm thinking over in, is it the Iron Basin? Is that what it's called? No. I'm combining no, not Stellar Basin. That's where we just were. Why can't I think of things? The place where we dropped off the builder. I don't know why I can't remember the name, but... Steel Point. Okay. Okay, well, I think that saying iron something is not that bad now. I think that's reasonable. I feel better about it at the very least. Do you have cloth? You are another ring. So many goddamn rings. Stingray. Unfortunately, our inventory will get a little crowded. Hey, you know what, Johan? What if, hypothetically, you dropped some stuff off with the builder at Steel Point? Ooh, why were we on the spyglass? Oh, that scared me. Okay. Storage. Boop, boop. There we go. Okay. Cloth. Cloth, cloth. You are cloth. You are cloth. Oh, no, that's a bad thing to have happen. But hey, we can get a fair bit of it. Or at least as much as we currently need. Awesome. Ooh, it got dark. Why did you make a little sharp sting noise? That implies danger to me. Huh. Rock. Oh! It's the little anglerfish friend. Surely this is all... You know, I don't have enough lights to really match the speed I'm going at, do I? Nah, it'll all be okay. We'll get that figured out. Sell fish. Bronze whaler. Dry dock? Dry dock. And we have just enough money. Oh, why did I put that in storage? I was trying to rotate you. Yes. Yes. New hull. New hull. Who dis? So we need triple scrap, double wood. We need one more scrap, 2 wood. Okay. And then... So we need 4 scrap, 6 wood, 2 cloth. Okay. This is doable. This is very, very, very doable. Let's be ready to sell these things. Oh, did I? I didn't sell them, did I? I put them away in storage like a fool. Sigh. Okay. Trader. Sell. There we go. That wasn't so tough. Oh, but we have so much more room. That's so nice. Okay. We need 4 planks, I think I said. Oh, there's so much. Oh, research part. Okay. Those are at this point a bit less useful, but I don't hate it. Oh, that's so nice, though, to have this much room. Oh, slap side of boat. You could fit so many planks in this bad boy. Okay. Oh, you can fit so many rays in this bad boy. You can fit 2 rays, maybe 3 in this bad boy. 3 rays. I will take it. Are you something to scout? One strong wooden hull lays broken against the shoreline. The stern is completely beached. Pull it a bit closer and manage to clamber onto the back of the wreck and look around. Nice! Okay, we put you there. Is there a way for us? Yes, there is, because we can tuck those there. We put this up there. We put this there. There. Oh! Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. That's like 500 bucks plus some good materials in our hold. Oh. Oh. And we're speedy, so we can probably make a second trip today. Just realizing we should catch a blue mackerel for the weird whispering dude. And also, I think it was cod that... What? They're only 60 bucks? Wow. I thought those were a lot more expensive. Ugh. I feel betrayed. Oh well. So, only 1 more plank for another engine. Good. Every new engine space is really good. Okay. And then 1 of the 2 cloth pieces. Okay, so we needed 5 of each. Yeah, we should because there was a spooky rock around back, I think, that seemed to want grotesque mackerel. Great. There was a spooky rock that seemed to want a lot of them. Grotesque mackerel. Corrupted scales and bulbous eyes. Like nothing you've seen before. Okay. Cool. Sure. It wanted, or maybe it was salmon? I don't know. Something that's in a sort of angled pattern of 3. This thing. What are you? Cod. Okay, so catching some serious cod, I think, is a nice little side gig for us. Oh, this is late and probably not a bright idea to go talk to the scary man who wants fish late at night, but you know what? That's what we're gonna do. Hooded figure, old paper scroll. Yep. With expert precision, they plunge their hands through the gullet of the fish and tear out the heart. They stuff it into their mouth unceremoniously. More still empty. They point to another shape on a second scroll. This one looks like a tiger mackerel. Okay. Another night, then. Doop, 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 doop. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That was one of my big... Wait, we still had a bronze whaler? What? Huh. I did not think that we had... Oh, yes, we did. We picked... That was... We picked it up on our way out. That's so wasteful of me. No. Sad. Barbed eel. Hey, light flickering. I hate that. I really, really hate that. We should probably buy some lights, but that annoys me. Okay. Fishmonger. Corrupted scales and bulbous eyes like nothing you've seen before, yes. A spine broken with sharp angles and crooked curves. A row of teeth bent on revenge. Crooked curves is a very interesting turn of phrase to me. Because how can a curve be crooked? Oh well. Shipwright, repair. Yes. Shipwright, repair. Shipwright, replace. Is that a... I think that's a windshield brand whose commercial has wormed its way in. Encyclopedia. Okay. Pursuits. The tiger mackerel. Yes. I'm not too hung up on that one, but we'll see. If we have any more cod, that would be neat, but we'll get it figured out. Bronze whaler? Yeah. I think it was back here that the cod place was that I'm thinking of. That's an eel. That's a spooky. We can get a grotesque mackerel, maybe? Bam, bam. Ooh, a lumpy mackerel. Writhing mass of lumps, twisting and pulling their way under the scales of their vessel. How long can it have lived like this? Oh my god, you live like this, mackerel? Was it here? Stone hums quietly. No. It was somewhere... I really don't like when it makes groaning, grumbling sounds. Oh, it's over here! Cod place, cod place! Bam. I suspect that... Yeah, so if we get 1, 2... So, 1, 2, 3. So if I get 3 more cod, I bet that will do something. Where do I get more cod? Cod only knows. Ha 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 ha. Cod only knows. Oh! Right there. 1 cod. 2 cod. 3 cod. Well, let's drop off our lumpy mackerel and then go jam some cod in there and see what happens. Okay, fishmonger. Sell you, sell you, sell you. We should also, okay, research. Oh, we can't research better lights. Okay. Fine though. So what lights do you have? That is way too big for me. So 30 meters versus... Sure, we'll invest in a decent light. Okay. Lights invested in. Now the night won't be so scary. Things will also be able to see me more easily, but I will be able to see them. And more importantly, see rocks. Okay. I'm glad those don't seem to damage us. Slab of rock juts from the water. Yes. So we rotate it like so. Like so. And like so. A wave washes over the fish, sweeping them away. When the water recedes, you notice something has lodged itself against the rock. Sinew spindle. A hand line reel wrapped in a length of stretchy sinew. One end is grafted to a crude bone hook. Aberration bonus. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we'll do that. It even fits neatly. This is great. I love it. This is awesome. Oh, is this a tiger mackerel? Crap. I'm really bad at that style. Blackfin tuna. I'm getting ominous noises. Crap! Why am I so bad at that? Razormouth tuna. Half teeth, half muscle. This fish's sole purpose is the pursuit of its unfortunate prey. Oh dear. Oh, okay. Let's head back. Ooh, I'm doing very insanely right now. Ooh! I don't like that. What's the hissing noise? At least I can see the rocks. Why am I doing so insanely? Oh, something slithers in my cargo. I love infected things. That just really makes my night. Okay. Yeah, that really cheapens stuff, doesn't it? Okay, let's sleep. Well, I think what that means is I want to head down here and see what we can find. I'm just going to guess. I picked up the packed explosives earlier. I can't remember if there's anywhere else that they're needed in the game, but there's a, like, Pale Reach, from what I could tell, was an icy place. If it doesn't have something to do, if we do not need to, like, explode the ice, I will eat my sock. I won't, actually, but, you know, in principle. Ooh. Gill plates dotted with eyeballs, superfluous but scanning frantically. All eyes see right through you. Many-eyed mackerel. Okay. But, like, I don't know. I feel like, statistically speaking, we're going to need to blow something up. Unless it's going to, like, give us... Oh, what if we get icebreaker abilities? Maybe we'll need to, like, break some ice to get in. Oh! Oh, orcas! Oh, I nearly shat myself, but I like the orcas. That's... yay. Yes, you are friends. I'm so sorry that I got scared by you. Oh, that's the Gale Cliffs over there. Okay. That's not too bad. And what are you here? Expedition site. Oh, photographer! Sorry. Hello, sorry. Would you step out of the way for a moment? You're in my shot. You move to the side. A few seconds later, the photographer sighs, in exasperation and mutters to herself. No, this simply won't do. What's the matter? The angle of this lens is all wrong. I'll never get a close-up shot of anything with this, and the others, I fear they were lost overboard. She sighs again and looks off to the west. I was sailing from Stellar Basin, you see, squeezing my boat through a narrow gap between two islands, and then I crashed into some coral. Thought I heard something in the water behind me, so I dared not stop. If you were able to retrieve the lenses for me... let me see. She rummages through what few belongings survived the trip. I have a spare camera here that I won't need. You're welcome to it, if you can find those lenses. Mark your map where I think I lost them. Haha, we know we already have them. We'll just need to bring them back here at some point. So, okay, so that's where. Don't suppose... Nope, no claw. That would be too easy! Okay, so we haven't really been here, it looks like. Intriguing. It has a lot of the black rock pillars. Oh! Is that a person? Hello? You approach a hooded figure. Dirty gold robes obscure all features except for a pair of withered and blackened hands. Fisherman deep. Pause. Respond. We're calling to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Her voice gurgles with the sound of fluid in their lungs. Answer. The hooded figure holds out a scroll. They tap at a shape depicted. It looks like a red snapper. We do not have one. What is with all of these weird hooded fish cults? Too many fish cults. Get away. Away with ye. Oh, and this is probably more Iron Rig stuff? Or that I'm guessing is Iron Rig stuff? I'm going to get to the Iron Rig and there's going to be no extra gameplay because I've just kind of accidentally all of this. Bum, 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 bum. That said, we should maybe stop at, it was Ingfell, wasn't it? Yeah, let's go over to Ingfell real quick. Ooh, shiny? Nope, I don't care about research parts. Let's go over to Ingfell. Spend the night. Or, actually no, we can stop at the photographer. Okay. Spend the night. Probably stop by to put stuff in storage. And then... Pale reach, pale reach, pale reach. Me? Distractible? Never. Utter bollocks. Oh. Hey, maybe I shouldn't have pushed my engines that far. No! Whoa! Ho, ho. Sick dodge. Okay. I think my fish are quite stale. Rotting. Yes. Delicious. Good job, me. So we put those there. We... storage. We want to grab photography equipment. We'll drop that off, and then... shipyard. Repairs. Yay! Okay, yippee! Oh, and we don't have enough to buy that. That's alright. Zoom zoom! Let us go! Back to the photographer, and then on to the Pale Reach. We be zoomin'! Zoomin'! Alrighty. But yeah, so I wonder, like, I'm assuming that we'll need to, like, explode our way in, but maybe, I don't know, maybe it will be kind of like the Stellar Basin, where we'll have to, like, do some sort of research quest to get, like, icebreaker technology, maybe. Oh, you have the lenses. Oh, I do hope they haven't been damaged by the seawater. She takes the case from you and inspects each lens carefully. They seem mostly unharmed, nothing that some careful polishing can't remedy at least. Promised you should take my spare camera. The lens is nothing special, but it should allow you to capture some good shots. Want some advice on locating wildlife? Photograph, just say the word. Not right now, but eventually maybe. Okay. So, we go in between here and then swing left. Oh, camera. Cool, but not right now. Can't let art get in the way. No art until... Ooh, was that dolphin noises? I think that was dolphin noises. Oh, dolphins! Yay! Cute. Now this looks like the Pale Reach. Whoop. Okay. Careful of water spouts. The Traveler. Down here to investigate the ice field too.
Seems to have appeared out of nowhere. My best guess is that it drifted up from the south. Either way, I thought I should set up a pontoon here, but when I went to stake my claim, I noticed some old equipment on the ice. Come and check it out when you get a second. In the meantime, I've got some new rods for sale. They'll be perfect for fishing the ice around here. Icy worksite? Traveling merchant has crossed over to the nearby iceberg and is inspecting some old pieces of metal. You approach. So weird, this stuff seems old, like, really old. She kicks a large sheet of metal half embedded in the ice. A thin layer of snow dislodges, revealing lines of rivet holes. And come in here, look! We follow her into a small makeshift shelter ruined by years of harsh weather. Inside are some schematics nailed to a table, still barely legible. See how they angled these sheets, and the lining of the metal around the bow. Whoever was here, I think they were constructing an icebreaker!
Hell yeah.
Could you make another one using these plans? What's an icebreaker? It's a reinforced structure attached to the front of ships to help them safely cut a path through ice.
With these plans, I could probably make another.
She charges outside again and paces out the length of metal scraps on the ice. Got most of the basic materials here already, but of course we're missing the most crucial pieces. Icebreaker needs specially tempered angled metal as well as components designed to minimize the impact to your hull. I can't see any of those here, but whoever left all this stuff here, maybe they left other pieces elsewhere. Wait, I wonder, will this also make it so that we don't take damage when we run into stuff? Oh, I would be so happy. Maybe you'll be able to find their old ship and salvage the icebreaker they already built. That would be inconvenient. Anyway, build a new icebreaker. These are the parts we'll need. That's a lot of pieces. Okay. Sure. Okay. So, we need to find an icebreaker as our first bet. Alright, and shipyard. New rods for sale. Barbed ice rod. Okay. Allows it to break through submerged ice. Well. Let's replace this one, I suppose.
And we'll see what that does for us next time. Oh, wait, there was a much better one. I'm a fool! I'm a fool! It's okay. This is fine. Yeah, we'll see what this does for us next time. Neat! Alrighty. Thank you all for watching. It has been lovely. Whether you're watching day or night, I appreciate it as always that you're spending some time with me here on the high seas. Low seas? What makes something the high seas? I don't know. I'll need to look into that. But it's been lovely. We have successfully done the Stellar Basin and recovered the ring. So now we need to explore the mangroves next, but we're taking a detour into the ice fields to see what we can see. We need to collect more cloth and all of these materials, but really, let's be real, it's mostly cloth that's going to stop us up eventually. But dredge some things so that we can improve our ship even further, but now we have so much space, which we'll get used to quickly and start complaining about not having more space again soon. Of course. But we've made some good progress, we've seen some cool things, and I'm excited to see! I'm excited to see what the Pale Reach has in store. The icebreaker has me excited. I'm glad that it is an icebreaker. Oh, actually, before I forget, actually, I was going to say, before I forget, let's put away the explosive. We still might need it before we have an icebreaker. Maybe that's an alternate thing, because I feel like the explosives got kind of underused, personally. But still, that seems super cool, and I'm, fingers crossed, really hoping that that means we'll be able to, run into rocks and it not be as much of an issue. Like, I was talking about improved bumpers earlier. I'm so excited because I'm really hoping that this is improved bumpers, but we'll find out. In any case, it has been lovely as always. Thank y'all for watching, thank y'all for spending time with me, and I hope that whenever you are watching this, the rest of whatever you've got, whatever time of day that is good for you, and I wish you luck in all other things that you have to do today, tonight, all that good stuff. I'll figure out how to make that nice and snappy eventually. But for now, I must bid you adieu. Bye!